go. What's up, guys? Anybody here? Let's see.
Not yet.
So X, Twitter. Let's go over here. Put this one live. This is where a lot of your viewers come from.
From the Insta Wham.
Instagram. Unfortunately,
yeah, you can't see.
See the comments here. All right, guys. We are broadcasting from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. So we can talk about anything you want. Any questions, comments, statements you have. Anybody know what this is? I know AJ Harrison knows what this is. What's up, dude? How are you? How's things on the jet tarmac? Josh, what's going on? Jacobs, how are you? Doug, R&R, what's up? How are we? Anybody here from X or Twitter? We've got it set up to where we can work over there. I have never seen, like, I make posts over there on Twitter and X, and I don't ever see comments. I have we bought a membership over there, and now all of a sudden we have comments over there. Just finished the Q&A video. I'll be reaching out. Thanks for that. Right on. Stop for lunch. Ready for SRX. Corey, what's up, man? How are you? Jinx, what's up, dude? YouTube, loud and clear, right on. Guys on Instagram, jump over on YouTube if you want to comment. Unfortunately, your comments don't feed over onto StreamYard for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It lets us push it out through there, but we can't. It doesn't merge. And I'm sure it's something in our setting. What is this thing called?
Alani Nu.
Alani Nu. And it is sour apple and caramel. And this thing tastes just like apple with caramel apples. Just left work. You're great. Right on, man. What do you do for work, dude? What's that look like? Radio Made Easy. What's up, guys? How are you? Where?
There we go.
I don't know what happened there.
Surprise.
Hello. Welcome back. Apparently you guys never went anywhere. Did you get the studio leveled?
It's more level than it's ever been.
More level. Just lost. Yeah, we lost video too. That was us. I don't know what
John pushed
what
a
I did
button.
there. I'm a mechanic at Pepsi. Cool. Right on, dude. Do you love that? Is it cool, or like is it just it pays the bills? You guys know what this is? Any of you ever use one of these? So the question is, this is a what's this thing called?
Thermacell.
Thermacell. And it has a little butane cartridge goes in the bottom here. It has a little like pilot light. And you put this card in here, has a chemical in it, and it puts a 15-foot circle around you so mosquitoes don't come in and get you. And it works very well. Cody uses them out hunting and stuff. My question is, do animals smell this thing? And does it put a cloud around you? I haven't looked at it under thermal. I would assume with a pilot light, you can see this under night vision and thermal, possibly. But don't animals smell this stuff? If the mosquitoes are detracted from you, I would think that deer and stuff would also. Yeah, is it good to breathe in? I don't know. It does work though. Does that work for now? I don't know. I'm sure it does. We should try it. We have fucking, I guess fruit flies. We have fruit flies all over the place right now.
It's the fruit in the waste bin. Yeah,
well, it's anything. Even if there's no fruit in the waste bin, they're sitting. If you have a sponge that's wet, they're on everything. We'll try that out. But this pouch holds this. You can get these at Walmart, and just slides right in. It's got the
device,
mesh,
not the pouch.
Yeah, the pouch holds the device, and you can put it on the back of your Camelback. Put it on the side of I see putting it on the side of a pack. Really, are you guys aware that Evan was just out at Wrangler Stars, and they're doing another radio collaboration for all you guys that missed last time, and their collaboration's awesome. We're doing tons and tons of pouches for that. If you guys want to have a little bit of entertainment, you want to read some absolutely crazy shit. Andrew, our friend Andrew, owns Combat Art Training. He makes a fully padded backpack specifically for this man-packable radio, and you can run tons of power on this thing. It has a big battery cell that it comes with. It's all self-contained. And for you guys that don't sew, anytime you sew padding inside something, you are basically making two of this almost the same thing. And then you got to put the padding in there, and you have to sew it open and then try to close it. It's a lot of work. And Andrew sells these bags for $450. That's what they cost. And he can build one a day. And these guys are losing their shit over the $450 price. So Wrangler Star built a little like blast video, kind of blasting these guys. And the video had been up for 2 hours. There's over 500 comments in there. It is very, very entertaining to see people's mindset. And on YouTube, I guess people don't realize that on YouTube, I can click your name and see all the comments that you've left on that channel. And the crazy shit is these guys, it's not like they're customers. It's not most of them don't even seem to like Wrangler Star. Every comment they're making is shit talking. So it's very bizarre the amount of time people put into that. But you guys should go check out the last couple videos. If nothing else, even if you're not a customer, listen to Evan's presentation, and you'll get a grasp of why these radios are important, beyond what you already think you know about them. Karita Lee, how are you? I hate that place, but I love being diesel. Got it.
For Pepsi.
Yeah. I saw their collaboration. Backpack comments are on they're fucking crazy, man. Winter, is that Alani the Witch's Brew? It is, man. Brandel, was it not out yet, or what's the deal with it?
Those are out. The special edition cans are the ones that weren't out.
The special edition cans.
Those are still hard to find anyway. Now
are going for $60. People are buying them. Brandel walked into this grocery store near his town, and was talking to the girl there, and she's like, I have a case in the back and they won't let us sell them yet. She said, I'll sell them to you. And he walked in with these, and this tastes just like caramel apples. If you've ever had a caramel apple. When I was a kid, you'd go trick-or-treating, or you'd go to church events and stuff, and you would dunk for apples. And I remember caramel apples around Halloween all the time. I remember they were a mess to eat. Jarhead, what's up, man? How are you? $450 seems cheap for a whole day's work.
Absolutely.
AJ, that's what I looked at, man. I'm like, okay, if he says 8 hours for $400, that's $50 an hour.
Yep.
And that $50 an hour doesn't include any of the taxes that you got to do with it, or the electricity, or the building, nothing, man. Like the simple mindset of these fucking people. And these are the same guys in the same breath screaming, I want a USA product. Why can't we get this made in the United States? Well, you're the reason we can't get it made in the United States. Zach, what's up, my man? How are you? That's what I said. I commented. I go, dude, when he showed it to me, I said, I wouldn't build that for $450. I would charge $650. And if a bunch of people ordered them, I'd raise it to $750, because I don't want to fucking build them. Working the cybersecurity, semi-retired rammer. Good, man. Right on. What do you do with your semi-retired time? Are you loving it? Mr. Greg, how are you? People have the wrong outlook on almost everything.
Absolutely.
Listening to you and James help clear. Mark, thank you, man. That's really the answer, right? The answer is never, what do we do to save $300? The answer is always make more fucking money. Whatever it is you're going to do to lower your bills by $300 that month, you could probably do something 5 more minutes a day and make $300 a month. if you don't like the price. Yeah, and that's the deal, man. What they don't realize is they're not trying to sell these things. They literally don't exist. You are going to buy it, and he is going to build it. And he's at just like we are. We get hit up all the time. Hey, will you build this for us? Colt firearms, Barrett rifles, everybody, all the time. Hey, we want 500 rifle cases. Hey, will you build 1,000 of these things? I can't. Like we don't even have, we want to be a dealer. We have no margin available to anybody because we do everything direct to consumer. We turn down business all the time. And that's where Andrew's at. Andrew can only make one of these a day. It doesn't, and there's so many people in there like, you're going to go out of business with this business model. Really? He's been in business for years. People are literally standing in line to buy the product. It's these simpletons. It's fucking bizarre. The internet has given people a voice where in the real, if you backed up 10 years ago, they'd have got you'd get punched in the mouth. Like when you did stupid shit in front of grown men when we were young, a grown man would slap the shit out of you. Like you'd come home and your mom would be like, why is your face swollen? Mr. Rogers, he slapped me again. Oh, you probably had it coming. Like you deserved that.
People think that the internet is anonymous, right? So even though their real name is up there or whatever, they're like, oh, well, it's not face to face, so it doesn't matter, without taking into consideration that those things could have real ramifications.
Absolutely. Yeah, the 90s are great. The internet made everyone an expert. Yeah, everybody's an expert, even though they have no portfolio of any accomplishments. Dean, what's up, man?
Karita Lee put up there that she's considering camping because Kiri's almost got her talked into it. She's been looking at tents. Man, if there's somebody who can fucking guide you on the way to camping in style, Kiri is the fucking one. Like,
yeah, that's the deal. Like when you walk into Kiri and Glenn's tent, you ever see that? You ever watch Hidalgo? You know, the horse race movie out in the middle of the desert in Arabia or wherever. And you walk in and there's this giant tent and they've got all the servants and it's this big like palace inside this tent. And they've got, a cook and everything. That's like walking into Kiri's tent. She's got a damn queen size bed up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's the same idiots that complain about Rolex. Yeah, these are the same guys that are like, I would never buy a Rolex because it keeps shitty time. Those motherfuckers never have had the money to buy a Rolex anyways. We were talking about that earlier. Go try to buy a Rolex. For guys like most people, everybody knows what a Rolex is. Most people don't realize you can't go buy a Rolex. You physically cannot walk into a Rolex dealer. They'll have a Daytona. They'll have a GMT. They'll have a Sea Dweller. They'll have all that shit there, right? You can't buy one. They'll put your name on a list and you'll wait 6 months and maybe you'll be able to buy one at that point. Had you bought Rolexes during COVID, you could go sell the Rolex for twice. Even now, once you take delivery of your Rolex, you can sell it the same day on eBay for twice as much because people don't want to wait the wait. That's exactly how it is. The problem these days is lack of nuclear. Absolutely. There is no man there. It's the same thing with elephants, right? They saw all these elephants start going insane and running through all these villages and killing people in the middle of the night. And what it was is they had killed all the older elephants, right? They killed the elders. And elephants used to take all of their all the males, they would take them out into the wilderness and basically teach them how to be grown-up elephants. And when that mentorship, when that influence went away, those elephants grew up and had no patience or understanding, and they started literally killing people.
They didn't know how to behave.
Kiri, what's up? Your ears burning? We were just talking about you. Have you checked out Skirfa? Watch it. Never heard of him. British salvage diver that started his own. Very cool. That's how Resco kind of was, or is. It was a SEAL, started his own manufacturing, and they do all their stuff in San Diego. I've got a few Resco watches. Like acquiring a McDonald's franchise only available to existing franchisees. Yeah, when I was 13, I worked at McDonald's. And you know what they said the first day? They said, do you want to be an employee here, or do you have any interest in management, and would you like to own a McDonald's?
At 13.
At 13. That's what they used to ask you, because depending on your answer, that was going to be, your training was going to be very different.
And now kids are still wearing diapers at 13.
Are they really? Is that real?
I mean, there might be, but
Pussification of men in America today hopefully changes as more men like us keep pushing our morals. Yeah, I mean, people are hungry for it, right? You see it every night on the live feed. I basically say the same thing every night, and a few little turds show up and take issue with it. A lot did last night. I don't know where they came from or why they were there, but it's always good for algorithm. And every night you will see young men say, hey, I kind of thought what you were saying was bullshit. And then I thought about it and I came back the next day and they're like, I just did some of the things you said and it's completely improved my life. So I don't need all of them. I just need one of them. I just need one person every day to show up and go, I think I'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
You answer the same damn question I do all the time, man. All the time.
Every time.
McDonald's, Dunkin's, too woke for me. Right on. Well, I mean, the truth is it's poisonous. You shouldn't be putting any of that in you. Turds come out when their mom runs out of hot, but maybe. Looking at tents for October. Have you guys seen those inflatable tents? There's all kinds of YouTube and Instagram channels of, they just go to these beautiful locations and set this thing. I mean, the military has inflatable tents too. They're very heavy.
I would imagine they'd be warm inside with the air barrier.
Oh, they put stoves in them. They put like fireplaces and shit. Wood burning stoves. Guys, if you're listening to this on Instagram, we can't see your comments. So come over to YouTube and just type them out there. Thoughts on the Trump shooter? Could it? He wasn't by himself. A bunch more shit just came out in the last couple of days about the Trump shooter. Could he do it? Could he? Sure, he could. What did he do it by himself? No, they're saying 2, even 3. Where did the other phones go? When they came into the house or apartment he was living in, there was no silverware there. It had been sterilized. Like it, none of it makes any sense. BlackRock, the kid was in, not only was he in a BlackRock commercial, there is a picture of him holding a rifle with the founder of BlackRock. There's a lot of super weird shit.
It's like the first couple chapters of the Matt Bracken book.
It's very much like Enemies, Foreign and Domestic. Yeah. New cost of food at McDonald's. Guys, I went to Burger King a couple weeks ago and got 1 double Whopper with cheese. Nothing else. 1 double Whopper with cheese. It was $10. True movie. End of the spear. Tribe killed the boy's father, but the wife and her son ministered the gospel to Tribe. The chief said the young boy was useless. The mom, yes, you killed his father. The chief and Tribe taught the boy to hunt and be a man. Got it. Rammer, what up? Ballistic Reflex 3 shooters. Yep. How's it going? Guy sitting here retooling a machine. Perfect time. What are you doing? What does that mean, retooling? You're just changing out the tool heads on it, like on a CNC or something? Saw something about a van. Yep, van. The explosive, remote explosive devices, the bunnies. Any new chest rigs coming in
NSW.
OD? NSW chest rig. Send me a message. I have an OD black one available right now, one of the big boys. Just send me an email. Let me know what you want, and we'll go from there. Fortress, what's up, my man? How are you? A sit-down restaurant costs. It does. It does. The FBI has become a domestic terrorist organization.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely has. ATF killed another person in a 6 a.m. raid just the other day. That happened again. Tim Pool was saying, in trying to build his skateboard offerings, he took samples from China and USA, surprised the Chinese are building a better board for cheaper. Yeah, but where's the wood coming from? Doesn't a skateboard deck need to be like Canadian maple? Isn't that the preferred wood?
That's like a lot of it is, but Japanese maple now is just as good. Most companies are getting it out of Mexico or Japan.
I just saw a video. A dude was in Lowe's and he was looking at cedar and he goes, "Hey, this is not the cedar you think it is. This is Japanese cedar,
Yeah.
and Japanese cedar is complete shit. Look how twisted it is. It doesn't hold shape and stuff."
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy shit going on. ATF, Texas, 22-year-old kid killed. Fuck it all the time, dude. It's literally to the point where they're not even reporting it. Yeah, the FBI would never lie to us. Changing out the tooling on a projectile. Who is this? Hold on, where'd that go? Changing out the tooling on a projectile machine, 300 blackout to 338 Lapua. Very cool, dude. Are you working at an ammunition plant, or are you a small plant, or are you an individual? Looking forward to seeing you guys. Yeah, for sure, bud. Sure, man. Awesome. 338 Norma. China has more money to put into the product because they aren't paying the people that build the stuff. Yeah. Dan Bongino told a high-level Secret Service agent he better resign before Bongino's whistleblower cuts him for cover-ups. Yeah, he fucking went off. Like he let him have it. He was before Congress too at that point, wasn't he? Individual, wife owns it, and I run it. Very cool, Alex. Very cool. I got a friend in Florida that runs an ammunition company. They're building big stuff, so but I didn't know, and a lot of people listening probably don't. But like the Dillon electric, the automatic machines Dillon makes, there's bigger machines that do higher volume projectiles, and he has some of those for sale because they just switched out to something new. Some of the stuff like you would see in like a like the big Winchester plants. What's the one I'm thinking of? Lake City. Ordering my third EDC belt, started with a 38. Thank you for the orders, man. Ever thought about putting a few camper slots on your property? Yeah, but then I got to let people on my property. We run D&M holding. Very cool, man. Very cool. That old equipment, I love that shit, dude. And I don't even know what half of it does. Just old equipment. You'll see huge, like turquoise green mills just sitting out in the rain. There is a whole shoe making suite, foot like leather shoes and boot making, sewing machines and equipment for sale not far from here. And I'm like, we should go buy this. She goes, what are we going to do? I go, I don't know, but it's just sitting there. We should rescue it. I just think we should have it. John is that dude that makes the plastic cased ammo. I'm not sure who that is, but that's not, they're making like real ammo, like real bullets. Bliss has stuff from World War I. If you ever get to Michigan, that's very cool, man. A lot of the adventure guys, a lot of the Urbex guys go through all the old ammo plants, and they're up in the towers that had all the escape slides with the chutes over them and stuff. Like they're retooling a ton of those places. They're standing them back up. Just open our box of badassery. Awesome. Thank you for the order. Groundhogs are a menace. Took one out of my parents' backyard. That's cool. Make the KOA camp door 2 doors down. Cam Dex reloaders. I don't know what my guy has. They're I want to say they were kind of like a dark maroon or red color. They were very like obviously old. Are you still kicking out EDC belts? Yep. You want the fastest belt? Chad Hickey. There's my guy. That's who I'm talking about right now. Have 3 Mark 7s for sale. We have just bought a loader made by Alpha that will do twice what the Comdex does. That's who I'm talking about right there. I know Chad in real life. He used to keep everything with a motor that we had running, and he moved to Florida and now is a bullet maker. That's awesome when you're talking about somebody and they show up. See how that won't feed back down?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're going to jump off of here in a minute. The feed has slowed down for some reason. Looking forward to the Thermacell pouch. Yeah, so guys that don't know, Thermacell pouch right here. Artwork Dino, what's up, man? You ever run a Thermacell? You would know the answer to this. When you run this thing, it's supposed to put like a 15-foot circle around you so the mosquitoes don't mess with you. Don't animals know that's there too? Doesn't it kind of like spook off other animals? Wouldn't they smell the scent of that thing? Do you regulate ammo manufacturing the same way they do FFL? Do they manufacture the same way as if I don't know the answer to that? You can reach out to them though. Love our alphas running 250 and 360. I love those huge old ammunition plants, man. They're like anything big industry like that. I love those places. Got my Woodland 12 gauge micro this morning. That's a nice batch too. We put all that Woodland ammo and we actually wrapped those cards too. I don't know if you're seeing any of my comments. I don't know. I see this one. I don't see any other comments in here. I just rubbed dog fennel on me. Of course you do. Ammo for sale is regulated. You can make it for yourself, but not sell it. What about as the buyer, though? Anthony Hunt, what's up? Isn't that Bang Bang?
Yes.
Gunslinger, what's up, dude? I feel seen. Ruru, Ted, I don't even know what
Rerouted logic.
I definitely wouldn't have had that. Is this a new shirt? No. We have these. It's
OD
from
reticle.
We have them from 2 weeks ago. We've got them in there. What's the best piece of advice you've gotten and how did it change your life? I got plenty of advice. I just didn't take any of it.
That's an important distinction.
Are the black EDC? No, there's no belts in stock. You're never going to order a belt where it is sitting here. Even when you see those belts online during the lives and stuff, we don't ever go pull out of those. Those are all in such disarray. If you need a belt and we need to discuss when you're going to get it, I would tell you don't buy a belt from us. The fastest belt you're going to get is a EDC low profile belt. I just found, and I'm washing my SOE Colt shirt right on. Crazy how Facebook gives notifications, but YouTube doesn't. That's very weird, especially since we are on YouTube. We use SOE gear every day. You guys make great products. Thank you, Jeremy Fisher. You can make firearms, but can't sell them either legally. Got it. And then it stalled. All right, guys, we're out of here. Everybody have a good evening. We'll see you tonight on YouTube at 9 o'clock. We're going to go film a bunch of build videos right now. See you guys later. Right on. Just curious. Got my covert rig. Right on. Rallyman pouches. What?
NC Patriot, you're not signed up for my text messages or my email?
Yeah, you're not on there because we've had them every night. I just boxed up about 100 of them this morning. Yes, we have them. I've got them in Highlander. I have them in Woodland. And I have them in multicam, and they are even running more of them right now.
We have black that doesn't have pistols on it.
Black, yeah, but nobody wants black.
I would pick black.
The suit is black, not. All right, guys, we'll see you later.